Hello again, everybody. So yeah, today I had a look at my two queen flavus colony, which it is now, because yes, I've got my first worker. So these two queens were caught on the 29th of July. So today is 47 days since they were caught, which is actually quite good for a flavus queens. I mean, like I've said before, Lasius niger take 52, 53 days normally. I know this year a lot of people have had them going faster, and normally flavus take even longer than that. So they've done very well. That's probably either due to the hot weather or the fact that there's two queens helping with the brood raising. So yeah, what I thought I would do today is feed them some sugar, and I think this really nicely demonstrates the differences between Niger and Flavus, and how Flavus are a lot more timid, a lot more scared. So I've put the sugar in, and you will notice the difference immediately, as I've shown you in my various different Lasius niger feedings that I've done. Almost immediately that you put the sugar in for Lasius niger, they're charging down and starting to drink, because they're very inquisitive ants that like to explore. They're brave, whereas Flavus are the opposite. They're very timid ants. They're not big on exploring. They tend to only go out when they need something, not just to look around. And you'll notice what happens here. The very first thing this queen does is make sure everything's safe. She starts rearranging brood, moving it all closer to the cotton because something unexpected has come in at the far end. And only after she has got everything safe does she decide to go and have a little test and see what it is and have a little drink. But even then, she only has a very brief sip and then retreats back to the brood and continues watching over the brood. And this is why I say that Flavus aren't a particularly good starter species for someone who's getting into ant keeping for the very first time. Now, they're not particularly difficult to keep. There's no different care requirements for Flavus than there are for Niger, but what you don't get is this instant feedback. And I know that new keepers get very worried, very concerned about, am I doing the right thing? Why are my ants not eating? I'm feeding them and they don't seem to be touching it. And then I see the posts, I see the threads when people get concerned that things are not going right. And like I said, it's because you don't get that instant feedback with the Flavus that it can lead to new keepers getting concerned, getting worried. Whereas Niger, you get instant feedback. You put some food in, they're on it straight away. Anyway, at least they've got a worker. Hopefully there'll be more in the coming days. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, goodbye.